In this video, I will show you how to rotate text in Word document. So insert and text box, write your text, adjust the size. Now to rotate, just rotate like this. Keep where you want to keep it. If you want to remove this outline, shape format and shape outline, select no outline like this. Another way, in the shape format, text direction, select here and select whatever you need.
All right, let's talk about one of those things in Microsoft Word that seems like it should be simple, but can sometimes drive you a little crazy, making your text go vertical. Let's jump right in and solve it.
We've all been there, right? You're trying to label a really narrow column in a table, or maybe you're designing a flyer and you want some text running up the side for a cool, stylish look. It feels like it should be easy, but the option isn't always staring you in the face.
Well, don't worry because that's exactly what we're going to cover. We're going to walk through two incredibly simple but really powerful methods to get your text lined up vertically exactly how you want it.
First up is what I like to call the table trick. This is going to be your go-to method anytime you're working with data, charts, or any kind of structured layout where you need vertical text neatly inside a cell. The process is a piece of cake. First, just select your text. Then, head on up to the Layout tab. The magic button here is Text Direction, and here's a little secret. It actually cycles through the different orientations every time you click it. So just keep clicking until the text lands exactly the way you want it. Simple as that. Okay, so what if your text isn't in a table? What if you want to put it literally anywhere else on the page? Well, that brings us to our second method, which gives you total creative freedom, the flexible text box.
For this one, you'll just go to the Insert tab and find the text box option. My advice, use Draw Text Box for maximum control. Once you've drawn it out, type your text in. Then you'll see this little circular arrow handle at the top of the box. You just click and drag that handle and you can spin the text to any angle you can imagine. It's totally visual and super easy.
Now, you ready for a pro tip? This is one of those little details that'll make your documents look so much more polished. By default, a text box has that black outline around it, which can look a bit clunky, but we can make it totally invisible.
And just look at the difference here. On the left, you see the standard box, but on the right, the text just looks like it's floating freely on the page. It's such a small change, but it makes a huge difference for a clean, professional design. Let me show you how to do it.
This is super quick. All you do is click on the border of the text box itself. Then, look for your Format Shape options. In that menu, find the setting for line and just choose No Line. And boom, the border vanishes instantly.
Okay, I've got one last creative trick for you. What if you don't want the word rotated, but you want the letters stacked one on top of the other, for a totally different kind of style? Turns out you can do that with a text box too.
This technique is so simple, it's brilliant. Just create a text box, maybe make it a little wide to start with. Then you type the first letter of your word and just hit the Enter key. Type the next letter, hit Enter again. You just do that for every single letter. Once you're done, you can grab the sides of the text box and resize it to be nice and narrow, fitting perfectly around your stacked letters.
So, which method is the right one for you? This table kind of breaks it all down. If you need text in structured columns, the table method is definitely the fastest. But for total creative freedom, placing text anywhere, at any angle, the text box is your best friend. It really all comes down to choosing the right tool for the job. All right, so let's do a quick recap. Use the table's text direction feature for those quick rotations inside columns. Use a text box for complete freedom to place and rotate text wherever you want. And please, remember to remove that border from the text box for that super clean, professional look. And hey, if you're feeling creative, try stacking your letters with the Enter key for a cool design.
And there you have it, a complete toolkit for mastering vertical text in Microsoft Word. You're no longer limited by just horizontal lines. So the only question left is, what amazing documents, flyers, or reports are you going to create with this new skill? That's all for this one.